BRD information system is structured to accommodate all CAD drawings in the building, including the parking levels. And this can be looked at in a variety of ways with regards to categorization of how the space is actually managed, and then looking at all of the space that is actually linked to the database. As well, there is a reporting function that gives you a lot of textual data and PDF output as required. We can go down and take a look at any of these floors, and it pops up right away, and we of course see each one of the suites with the area displayed. We can also look at all of the floors in the building and just jump to wherever we require. We'll stay on the 4th floor. We can zoom in, we can pan around, and we can turn on and off information, such as turning off the unit IDs and turning off the categorization. You'll note that on the categorization, this is a mixed-use residential facility, and this particular suite is an apartment, 1 bedroom plus den. There's an awful lot of additional information available about the suite itself, such as the areas, the rental, and a variety of other occupants and equipment that are going to be found in this unit. When we're on the CAD plan itself, we have the ability to measure distances, and there's our length. We also have the ability to measure an area, should that become an important factor for someone who isn't going to have CAD available to them. They also have easy ability on any device to actually print out the document itself, the CAD plan, with or without a legend, and we have a variety of sizes right up to architectural E. And when we print this to a PDF, this is readily available for anyone to view, and it will give us the complete document. And this is a vector-based PDF, which means we can zoom in and get any amount of detail that is required at any zoom level. We also have the ability to change a variety of document that is available. If we turn on our equipment icon here, you'll see that on this floor we have 78 appliances, 1 security device, and 2 surfaces. If we want to zoom in on this 402, we can look more closely at these particular symbols that represent an item. And so that is the stove. It is a Samsung, and that's the model number. And there is the category and type of equipment. And now that we're looking at equipment, we can look at the entire form that is dealing with this particular asset type. We have documents against this particular item, and these could be maintenance manuals and other important documents associated with this asset. We look at all the maintenance history and all of the costing information as well. In this view, we can go back and look at how these spaces are actually categorized, and this will give us a view of how the various units are actually laid out by type. We also have the ability to look at them in more detail, and this way we can look at individual types of spaces. If we want to actually identify just certain suite types, we can turn them on and off and print those as required. The same thing applies if we head down to our parking level, and we'll go down to parking level 2. We'll see that we have all of the parking spaces identified by their type, and we once again can turn off these if we just want to look at a particular type of stall that is available. And these stalls actually can be added to the occupancy plan. So if we zoom in and go to the first floor, we can see that we actually have an individual assigned to parking space P114, and that's Steve. We can turn that off and assign these particular parking spaces to whoever we wish. And that is another function of being able to tie data to the drawing. We're going to quickly jump over to our equipment list. This is where we maintain all of the assets that are in the system. We have the ability to search for an asset. We'll look for a panel. There's an electrical panel, and we will look at the details of this particular electrical asset. We see a picture of it. We have documents that are tied to that, which could give us more detail about that particular panel, and any amount of maintenance history can be attached to that. If we're going to look at a air handling unit, let's find a makeup air unit. This is a mechanical device. We've got pictures of the device. We've got a location for the device. We have full documentation. We have cut sheets about the details of this device. We have pictures of how it works. We even have a PDF manual that if we hit the view button, we can see the entire manual of how that 20-page document could be applied and available to anybody at any time. So we are looking at the ability to maintain documents, images, history about a particular asset, plus any open work, the preventive maintenance schedules tied to the floor plans. The idea is that parking, suite data, mechanical, electrical, CAD drawings, and anything else that relates to the building can be maintained in one central repository. Of course, the system is fully mobile, so anyone with a smartphone or tablet can access the system via the internet. And when they log in, there will be a particular dashboard that is tailored to their needs, so that it's a very simple adoption and very simple deployment of the overall construction, maintenance, and management information system.